Hey there everyone, what's going on? And welcome back to my channel. It's Kira, AJ here. Thanks for tuning in again, Mayflower Army. I greatly appreciate it. Before we get started with the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Make sure you hit the notification bell and subscribe. That way you're notified every time I upload a video. And make sure you share this with your friends on social media. So this video is about... So for those of you who do not know, I have this tattoo on my arm right here. And it's... the logo's Woods of Ypres, and the singer's name is underneath of it with his birth year and death year. And his name was David Gold. And he is he was a one-of-a-kind person. He had such a beautiful voice. He was so underappreciated and underrated. He put out beautiful lyrics, beautiful songs. He was just all around absolutely beautiful person. And unfortunately, he passed away back in December of 2011. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm making a video about him. Well, so I recently found out that his birthday, like, I've known a bunch about him, but recently I did a little more digging so I could find out a little more about him. And come to find out, his birthday is the day before mine and the same day as Storm's, June 19th. And so my birthday is June 20th, so a few months ago I started doing some digging to try to figure out where he was buried, because I was like, when I go to see Storm in Canada this summer, I want to go visit his grave to pay respect. And so I looked all over online. I found his obituary. I found everything in between. I found where his viewing was held and where his funeral was held. But I couldn't find anything about his burial site or a cemetery. So there's a Facebook page that was set up by his bandmates and his family after his death. And a couple months ago, I sent on a really nice message just asking, like, if they knew... like, if I was able to get his, like, like, the cemetery's name where he was buried so I could visit his gravesite and pay respects and whatnot. I just said, like, how much of an inspiration he was to me and how his birthday's the day before mine and whatnot. And also, another thing is he died on the same day as my grandfather, just 15 years after my grandfather. So I messaged them thinking I would never hear back from them. Well, a couple days ago, I heard back from them. His sister messaged me from the Facebook page and told me he was cremated, and that right there gave me a sense of peace that I knew. It made me feel that all the research I had done, all the digging I had done, it wasn't for nothing. Because if I wouldn't have done all the digging I did, it wouldn't have led me to want to message that Facebook page, and I never would have got a response, and I never would have made a connection I'm about to talk about in this video. So, his sister messaged me from the Facebook page. By the way, I'll put the link to the Facebook page down below, and go give it a like. If you've never listened to Woods of Ypres, go listen to them. Go listen to David Gold. Beautiful. Anyways, so she messaged me and, like, thanked me for, like, reaching out to them, like opening up about how much he meant to me and whatnot. And so we actually had a little bit of a conversation, and, like, I opened up my heart about how much he meant to me, because, like, part of me thinks one reason I think he's so inspirational to me and means so much to me, because, like, his birthday's the day before mine, and the same day as my best friend's. And he died the same day as my grandfather, just 15 years after. So part of me thinks that's why I find him so inspirational, and why his, like, music speaks to me so spiritually, and why just I have such a passion for his music, and why, like, I always feel like he's with me. My very first tattoo I got 3 tattoos. I'll talk about the tattoo story later, but my very first tattoo, I got 3 in one day, but the first one that went on my body was the Woods of Ypres one, and rest in peace, David Gold. And I'm super, super happy. I'm super excited about this. Well, you're about to find out what I'm super excited about, but I'm super excited that his sister, I had to have a conversation with his sister, and she actually friended me on Facebook, and it meant so much to me. that she reached out to me and like spoke to me and everything like that, and I got to have a conversation, and like it brought me to tears because I got to speak with this is the closest thing I'll ever get to talking to David Gold, the closest I'll ever get. And to me, this is like meeting Nicki Minaj, meeting Princess Jules, Johnny Cash. This is the equivalent of meeting any of them, meeting Ellen. To, I think a fly just, I think that fly just flew into frame. Anyways, so I think that's why I was talking about why he meant so much to me and whatnot. This is the equivalent of just meeting any of my other biggest inspirations. And I asked her about, like, if next time I come to Canada to see Storm, which is going to be later this year, if she would be up for doing lunch. And she said, of course, because I'd love to sit down and talk more about David and whatnot. And then she told her mom about me, and like when I reach out to her, and her mom was waiting for a message from me, so I reached out to his mom, to David's mom, because his sister gave me her Facebook info to find her, and I found her and I messaged her, and I was just like, I can't believe this. This is actually real. Like, I am getting to talk to David Gold's sister and now his mother. And I open my heart up even more to his mom about his music and like how much it helped me. Like, it helped me so much. David Gold's music, when I listen to it, it reminds me of everything it's helped me through. It's helped me through my transition. It's helped me through music is healing. It's helped me through trying to recover from my sexual assaults I've talked about in the past. It's helped me through bullying and harassment. It's helped me through. It's been there. His music's been there through my highest points and my lowest points, and it means so much to me to be able to speak to his family. Because anytime I listen to his music, it reminds me of what it's helped me get through, and immediately gives me strength if I need it, or it immediately, like if I'm in a good mood and I listen to it, it immediately reminds me why I'm at such a high in my life and why I'm so happy. And if I'm at a down and I listen to it, it reminds me why like I've gotten through all the stuff, and it immediately gives me strength. And so I reach out to his mom, and I talk to her, and I'm gonna put some screenshots at the end of this video with the messages. I'm gonna scribble out their names so that way you like guys don't see their names and whatnot, because I don't know what creeps might come across this video. I'm not saying creeps in a bad way, just you never know, there's some weirdos who might try to stalk people's Facebook, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna scratch out their names, obviously, but I'm gonna put screenshots of the messages on there and whatnot, and so you guys could read a little bit of the conversation. I uploaded one of the pictures to Facebook, but it means so much that I was able to have this conversation with his mom and sister. And his mom, I asked her, would she be up for doing a video for my YouTube channel? I'm in Canada when me and her get together for lunch or dinner. And she said, absolutely. She said, thinks David would have really liked that. And just hearing that, like, it was so powerful to me. It brought me to tears again, because just hearing it, like, thinking, like, she's like, David would like that. I think David would really like that. And just, like I said, this is the closest I'll ever get. I've had his name on my arm since 2012. I've been listening to him since 2010. And they're beautiful. Their music's beautiful. I might try to get in touch with some of his bandmates. I'm going to dedicate an entire episode of my interview series, Akira Arimeji Uncensored, to this. His sister, I'm going to ask for about a video as well, but I'm pretty sure she'll be up for it as well. Because both of them have already agreed to lunch. I don't know if we're all going to do lunch at the same time, or if we're all going to do lunch, like if I'm going to do lunch with his sister and then his mom, or at the same time, whatever. So, I'm going to ask his sister about a video, and I'm pretty sure she'll agree to it as well. And I'm super happy, like, that we're going to talk about David's, like, upbringing, and when he, like, started showing a passion for music, and when he discovered the musical talent he had, and just, like, his part of his career, and his tragic and untimely death, and talk about, like, the impact and the legacy he's left, like, on me and on many others that they've told me that they have reached out to them, and that he's left on them. And sorry, just talking about this it's like get me a little choked up. It's truly unbelievable. Thank you so much for both of you for reaching out, for answering me, and for reaching out to me, like reaching back out to me after I reached out, and for giving me the time of day. Thank you both so much. You both know who you are. I'm not going to mention your names. I'll let you do that whenever you talk about in your video, but just thank you both so much for this. I cannot wait to meet you both. I can't wait to hear more about David and his life and his music and his legacy, and just learn more about him that you can't learn online. It sucks. He was only 31 when he was taken. It sucks because like people like Nicki Minaj and Marilyn Manson and other musicians I look up to highly, I can go online and like find a recent interview by them. I can look up a recent tweet by them. I could find recent music by them. But people like David Gold, I can't. The only thing, you can go online and you listen to old music, which I do constantly. You can go and watch old interviews, but that's all you can do. And it makes you miss the person more and more. I never knew David personally. I was 15 when he passed away. But the impact he's left on me from the time I was 14 to now I'm 22, almost the last 10 years, the impact he's left on me is more than almost any one person has ever left on my life. So thank you, David Gold, for everything you did. Thank you. In my heart, I always believe you're with me in some way, shape, or form. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I don't know what happens after death. No one does. I have my beliefs, but I always believe you're with me in some way, shape, or form. So thank you, David Gold. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your family for reaching out to me. I cannot wait to meet you both when I come to Canada and interview you both for my YouTube channel. Thank you both so much. And we'll see you both very soon. Thank you.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious.